Hey, I'm Brandon, and today we are checking out the Dainese Air Maze Gloves. These are going to be a super lightweight option, incredibly comfortable, and they're going to flow a ton of air for you. So if you're looking for a glove that fits that bill, you're looking at about 55 bucks from Dainese, which is really rare that we're seeing gloves from Dainese at this particular price point, and I cannot drive home enough just how comfortable these gloves actually are. Now, I haven't done any long-term testing with these bad boys, but I have worn them a bit. They flow a ton of air and really comfortable option. So if you have a chance to try these on, I would highly recommend doing so, especially at this particular price point. Now, if you're looking for a bit more coverage, as you can see, these have a mesh and synthetic suede main construction here. If you're looking for a bit more coverage, check out the Blackjack within Dainese's line. It's about 90 bucks, and you're going to get a bit more leather incorporated there. So if you're looking for a little bit more, but you still like this very low profile design, yeah, check out the Blackjacks. Those could be a good option for you to take a closer look at. Let's start here with some of the details. Right out of the gate, I would certainly say these are fitting true to size. I typically wear a size large in most of my gloves. I measure just over 8.75 inches around the full circumference of my hand. Large typically fits me well. This large is fitting me very much spot on. Now keep in mind, these are not leather, so they're not going to relax and break in the same way that leather would. This is more of a mesh and synthetic suede main construction. So make sure they're snug right out of the gate, but you don't want anything to feel restrictive when you're trying these bad boys on. So let's start right here at the cuff. So simple Velcro closure there, surrounded by some neoprene. You know, we get mixed reviews on the neoprene. Some people experience this kind of tearing away over time, the Velcro here. It is very comfortable against the wrist, I will certainly say that, so you have that benefit. But some people don't really love the neoprene because of the long-term, the longevity that it provides. But at this particular price point, 55 bucks, I'm not too mad about it. Very simple closure there, Velcro. Very easy to take these gloves off and on. As we continue working our way down the hand, you can see this Dainese, a little bit of TPR, a little Dainese demon logo right there. We've seen that time and time again. Some more mesh here on the top of the hand, and then we have this microfiber surrounding the entire knuckle with a bit of foam padding. But this is very low profile again, not a lot of knuckle protection going on here. This is going to be great for more of an urban environment when you're zipping around town. A little bit of stretch incorporated as well. That goes a long way when you're opening and closing your hands and manipulating your controls. And as we continue working our way down the fingers, you can see more of that mesh material. That's where you're going to get most of that airflow coming through. We've got some stretch right there in between the fourchettes, so very comfortable. Nothing feels restrictive in any way. And we have touch tech capability on the index finger as well as the thumb. So flipping over here, working our way to the inside of the palm. As I mentioned, touch tech capability on the index finger and thumb. That's certainly something I think every manufacturer on the market should be providing, unless it's just a very race-oriented glove. I mean, we're all using our phones. We typically have them attached to our handlebars for directions and things like that. So I really like that we get the touch tech capability, even though this glove is only 55 bucks. Additional reinforcement right here below the fingers, and then we've got some additional reinforcement working its way around the palm. This is just a little bit of foam padding on the inside of the palm there. Little coverage around the seam, but it doesn't fully cover that. I wouldn't really expect it at this particular price point. It's certainly something I'm always looking for, but from Dainese for $55 and knowing how low profile these things are, I can't really knock them too hard, without the coverage, or the full coverage, I should say, along that outer seam. But overall, I can't get over the price point, the comfort, and the amount of airflow that they provide. But if you're looking for a bit more protection, they have a few other options within their line. I think this is going to be best suited for riders out there looking for something that's lightweight, it's going to flow a good amount of air, and it's going to be great for an urban style environment. But if you're looking for more details, click that info button. That's going to take you over to the product page where you can take a closer look at these. And of course, we have our customer service team. They are more than happy to get you pointed in the right direction. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any additional questions about these gloves or any other gear you might be looking at. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit and taking a closer look at the Dainese Air Maze Gloves. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.